Hi, hi.
Oh, it's unmuted. Okay. Hello, hello, hello to all you beautiful people. You may be asking, why am I back on Minecraft of all things? To be honest with you, I just really didn't want to play back Arkham Knight. I love the game. It's such a good game, but I hate playing through it because I played through it like twice only. But like,
Be right back.
okay, yeah, don't worry. I'll still be here talking to myself like you do. Am I muted? No, no, I'm not. I wish I could have lasted 12 hours. I really do. But I'm not ready for that yet. That's just, I didn't sleep at all during the past few hours. I'm like definitely not ready. I just look at one with you pathetic, sick man.
Hi and back. I'll be in and out sometimes. How are you?
Hi, welcome back. That's okay. That's okay. I don't mind. I'm doing well. How are you? No, 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 no.
I'm all right.
That's good. Sorry for talking so much. I just just I am like sleep deprived, somewhat. Somewhat. This is normal, actually. This is normal. This is normal. I'm not. This is normal. Um, yeah. I love the treehouse still. Such a good addition. I would definitely extend these walls out eventually. I think once I finish this thing, the Christmas tree, I will extend like this wall or this wall probably. I'll take this corner and just kind of spread it out. I think I'll take this wall and then like bring it all the way out here, wrap it around the whole place, right? Like wrap it all around, and have it end up connecting with this wall, which is really big, right? But and then I'll take down all these other walls. And you may be questioning to me like, because essentially like, this is what I'm gonna do, right? And I'm just take down. I'm taking out this whole section right here from this corner, right? And like you know, I'll take this, this whole part out, right? And then like I'll take this part out, right? And then and then hold on, I don't think it's there, did I? No, it didn't. Yeah, I'll take this chunk out, right? Like this corner. No, no, this is not what I'll do. Because this is supposed to be secluded. I think what I will do is I'll I'll take this part out, and then starting from like here, right? I'll go all the way around, wrap it all the way around here, right? Yeah. Wrap it all the way around to maybe here, and then so I'll have like this whole section, right? right? And then I have like this, right? Like, it's all connected. It ends here like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. It'll connect like that, and then I could just have this part extending out, and then I could take this wall down, so that way it's like even up. It's like more backspace in the area, or I could leave the wall here, and then just make this whole chunk of like, land, um, like something else, something like that. I don't know. I'll think of something to do with it. Just don't know what. Yeah, like I said, I'm never gonna finish this. Not unless like Precious comes in tomorrow and like helps me with it. But otherwise, this is kind of just been unfinished project that I will never continue because she wants specifics and I lost said instructions. Therefore, I'm not going to complete it because that was like months ago. I mean, I asked her for it, and my finger hurts. My ring finger. Um, yeah, yeah, you know the story. Yeah, I'll just leave that there. Actually, I'll extend it right now.
Be right back.
Okay. Dang it. Yeah. I think like this whole chunk right here could be something. But um mm. Oh, you know what's a really good idea? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. I think this is big enough. Yeah, even if it's not, I mean, I can just extend this wall outward more. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We shall see. How does the bathroom work anymore? Oh, super cool. Babushka. Babushka. Um, yeah, I have like no clues to what I'm doing at this point. Did that sheep just teleport? I didn't even hit. Oh my god, I did. Oh my god. I didn't even hit them. How disappointing. It wasn't Jeb. It was something else. I forgot what it was. Now let me just. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Back.
Oh my. You're free to live. Oh, that's right. I trapped him in here against his will. Yeah, with the sheep, you didn't see anything. Didn't do anything. So yeah. So I figured something. Let's do. This is probably gonna be the future standpoint for the baby statue. Um, yes, her name is Baby. Don't question why, but 'cause even I don't know. But right. If it's not big enough, which it should be, I can always just extend the walls out more. It's fine. I don't really care. Who did I put in here? I'll put okay, her, him.
LOL, I like how you were planning something evil and then I came in and you said you're free to live.
Yeah, it was testing something, but I decided not to. Yeah, there's George, Jeb, Mark, Emily, Emily, Christina. You know Christina has another boyfriend? That's right. when I had a crush on her, she got in a relationship with a boyfriend, right? She got in a relationship, they broke up, and then now she's in another one. I'm like, oh, okay then. And then there's her, and then there's her. Oh, sorry.
I'm so sorry, I'll be back again. My friend met me.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just going over this stuff, I guess. I'm afraid of what's gonna happen. So that's how big it'd be. Interesting. Hmm.
Hi again and back.
Hi, welcome back. Oh, you're welcome back.
What doing?
Oh, she's patching up a hole. That's all. Just patching up a hole. Nothing, you know, too concerning. Don't worry about the hole. Don't worry about what the hole was. It's nothing of concern, to say the least. Wait, really? It's only 4 pickles? Give me a second. Oh my god, it's only 4 pickles.
Cry, I have so much homework to do tomorrow, Bubs. I don't even wanna think about it.
Let's not think about it. I feel in nighttime. Oh god, it's barely day. Oh god, Jesus. Okay. Let's sit on the campfire
Sobs.
and let's just sit here and the thing that I shouldn't have drank that much.
Tired?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if I'm tired or not. Should I make this campfire smaller into one campfire? Like this? This is what it would look like if it was smaller.
I like the one we have.
Okay. And I don't have to worry about this. It's nice and warm. I think. Story time. Oh, did you know? Um, that, that, um, um, that that like um you know what? That's
Chicken nuggets are not made of real chicken.
um just give me a second. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Chicken nuggets aren't made out of chicken. And we both died of laughter because we were so sugar high. Um, I'm gonna search up like questions to ask yourself. Okay, so question to ask turtles. Oh, questions to ask Crush. Okay, so I'm gonna like ask myself these questions and see how I would respond. Right? Who is my biggest celebrity crush? I don't have one. I know, right? I'm weird. Oh, you gotta go. Be back. Okay. Is it not reading it for me? That's weird. Comments to speech. Yeah. Uh huh. Oh. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Say, ask or say anything you like within reason. Um. Bless me. You may be asking. It's only you. What the hell are you doing? Honestly, I have no clue to as well. Now let's continue with the questions. Get to know more about me. Okay. Questions. Two. Get to the next one. 200 questions. Let's see if I can answer them all. Alright, what's your favorite way to spend a day off? While sleeping in, definitely a big perk. What type of music are you into? I'm not sure. I like all type of music, even country. What was the best vacation you ever took and why? Hard to say. I think it was the summer of 2019. We went to a log cabin up in the mountains. It was the worst and the best. It was the worst because of complications with the relationship, but it was the best because I got to spend time with my cousins. We went hiking, we went swimming in Shaver Lake. We just had a wonderful time. So where's the next place on your travel bucket list? My Japan, because or Tokyo, because I want to try the 7-Elevens, and I just want to go there and visit some beautiful scenery and just get enthralled within the culture itself, because it's such a beautiful culture. Not to diss on any other culture that they're not beautiful. No, no. All cultures are beautiful. It's just my personal preference. Also, can we get this out of the way? Preferences. Well, okay, depending on depending on specific preferences, preferences usually aren't racist. Usually. Now, before I get like a buttload of like, oh, you're racist or this and that. Specific preferences are racist. Skin color, for example, or the race. Oh, hello, welcome back. Um, okay, you know what? Welcome back. But yeah, like I was saying, preferences usually are not racist. Usually. There are many exceptions to it being racist. I will not deny that fact.
I
But,
muted the GC to make them think I fell asleep. Whoops, lol.
oh, but yeah, like, okay. Story time, right? So, I'm not gonna, let's call this girl Amanda, because that's, it's not use her real name, right? So, Amanda, right? Um, I, someone asked me on telling them, would you date someone outside of your race? And I said no. It's, Asians are my personal preference.
You already told me the story.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay then. So I don't need to explain this at all. Or explain the story at least. But yeah, okay. Some preferences, like specific preferences, can be racist. But most of the time, it's really not racist. By that, I mean like a racist preference would be like, oh, I prefer people with lighter skin than darker skin. That's kind of racist, but it's understandable. But it's also kind of racist, but it's understandable. So it's kind of like, it depends on the person. It's racist, but it's understandable. So it's like, okay, yeah, it's kind of racist, but okay, yeah, I can understand. So I'm not gonna be too upset. And then there's one like, I prefer Asians over white people because Asians are better at math or something. Like that's kind of racist. It's like, okay, buddy, you're stepping into like racism territory right there. It's like no respect. And okay, yeah. So, some specific preferences that some people have can be racist. I would not deny that. But in my defense, my personal preferences, at least to me, are not racist because let me explain them. My preferences are just Asian people. That's it. I don't have a specific race of race that I prefer over the other. I mean, of course, I'll just date Mongols because, I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? But that doesn't mean that I'm not open to dating Japanese, Chinese, Filipino. Um, I can't name other ones because my brain wants to be stupid and not work today. That's okay. But yeah, like my personal preference is just Asian girls. There's no specifics or there's no I like mongrels over this. It's like you don't have to be specific skin color or have a specific eye set or something. It's like just yeah. But yeah, like in my defense, at least considered to me, my preferences are not racist because I do not have anything against any other race. They've literally done nothing to me, but I just prefer to date Asian girls over any other race because I don't know, it just feels more comfortable for me. And not that I'm afraid to step out of my comfort zone. No, I'm always able. I'm willing to do that. But if we're talking about like a long-lasting relationship, or like a really serious relationship, I would go for the Asian girl because that's just how I personally feel. It's not because they have, like it's not because Asian girls have prettier eyes or the shorter. There's no specifics. I don't have a specific preference. I just kind of like them over the other. It's like liking apples over oranges. There's no specific reason you like them one over the other. You just do. And that's it. Like, you don't get called racist or fruitist for liking apples over oranges. If you do, I mean, like, then what has this world turned into? Because you get called racist for liking one fruit over the other. I mean, like, come on, dude. That's so childish. It's a fruit. But when it comes to dating people, it's like, okay, if I had feelings for like a white girl and then yeah, like I don't mind dating her. I have feelings for her and I can date her. But if I have feelings for an Asian girl and a white girl, I'm probably gonna go with the Asian one. Why? Because there is just my personal preference. I don't have any specifics. I just bleh. I just like one more than the other. It's like but I swear, people will find any reason. They will literally pick apart my words letter by letter to find any reason to say, oh, that's racist. And like, it would probably be the smallest little detail. Maybe it would be like how I pronounce a certain word or a letter. And you're like, that implied that you're racist. And I'm like, what? Like, okay, yeah, so, okay, I'm just gonna see this on stream because it still bothers me a little bit. But when I said that bisexual and pansexual girls kind of scare me a little bit, or being in a relationship with them, it kind of scares me a little bit, knowing that, they're not just attracted to boys, but, people of all genders. Therefore, the people they can be attracted to and leave me for is a lot bigger, and therefore it scares me even more. And there was only one person out of like 5 people who like said like, yeah, it is pretty scary. But then like everyone else seemed like, oh, that's offensive, that's rude. How could you? It's like, what the hell did I do wrong? One, they didn't explain how it was offensive, they just said it was. So I have no clear communication as to what did I say wrong. They just said it was
You should
offensive.
feel more special because they chose you over anyone else. Whoever made you feel that way obviously want right for you.
I know, like in the post that I commented under, like they said, like you should feel more special because they could have been attracted to anyone, but they chose you over everyone else. I'm like, I do feel special. It's like, dang, you chose me out of everyone? Like, dang. But it's just, me, my bad habits, it just gets in the way sometimes. You know. So it's like, and like, it only got worse because I was proven right, too. That
I get it, overthinking and insecurities happen, it's just human.
exactly. Like, I'm not trying to attack, you know, people with that preference. Like, I'm not trying to say, oh, they will do that every single time. No. No. I feel special because they chose me out of everyone, but it's just like the thought that like I like they could leave, me for really anyone, kind of just like, it kind of eats at you. But like, like I try my best to overcome that insecurity. I'm like, I'm special. I know I am. So it's like it all works out in the end. What really sucks is that when my thoughts are proven correct, and then that's when I'm like, okay, yeah.
I know, you just have had a bad experience with only one person that proved your thoughts right, so it's okay to feel the way you feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not accusing that every person would do that. No. I'm just sharing my experience with it. That's it. Like, I was just trying to share my experience online with this. I'm not saying like, oh, I've dated 6 people who were bisexual and they all did the same thing, so all bisexual people are the same. Like, no. I'm just sharing my experience with one person, and that's it. That's it. I'm not trying to accuse her of anything. I'm just saying, nah, this is what I was afraid of happening. What I was afraid of happening happened. And that's it. I didn't say like they were a bad person. No, just said that it happened. And then out of nowhere, like, so many people, like, they,
Wait, be right back. Sorry, my group chat is doing text letters to people taking a break.
that's okay. I'll still be here. I'm gonna go find something to work on anyways. In the meantime, I could do that. I could. But what's the name? I'd have to change all the freaking stairs. All of this. Dude, that's so much wood. And I'm not willing to change it. It's like, if you disagree with me, that's okay. We will always disagree. You don't have to agree with what I say. But then again, I was never trying to say anything. I wasn't trying to say like, oh yeah, they're like this and that. It's like, no, I'm not trying to state my opinion. I'm trying to state, oh my god, I'm just trying to share my feelings out on the internet. And it's like, come on, you're giving them the community a bad image. It's like, so if anyone says something remotely like against you guys, you will all attack them with unrelenting force. And then when they find out, like, okay, you know what? Okay, you're right. Okay, maybe I'm sorry if I was offensive. Sorry if I said these things. I will try my best to not do next time. Then you guys would go and say, oh, it's not about winning. It's about, just saying, like, hey, that was offensive. It's like, so why the hell did, like, 6 of you come onto my comments say that's offensive and that you are such a bad person for that? I'm like, dude, if it's not about winning, it's not about proving your point and winning the argument, then why the hell did you come in the first place? You could have just ignored him, like, oh, that's okay, yeah, that's his opinion. So what? I understand you want to stand up for what you believe in, and that's perfectly fine by me. I mean, that's what I would do, right? I would stand up for what I believe in. But to take it to the extreme and say, like, oh my god, you know, that's offensive, and not explain why. You could have said, oh, it's offensive because of, you're saying all these stereotypes or whatnot. But no, they just want to say it was offensive and it was mean and that I was mean. And it's like, what the hell did I do? It was so weird. It's like, what? And like, I explained what I was trying to say multiple times. So it's not like I didn't just, I it's not like I just didn't explain myself or what I was trying to say. I explained it in full detail as much as I could. Like, this is not what I imply. This is what I really mean. I'm not trying to target anyone. I'm just sharing my personal experience online. That's it. I'm not trying to point anyone out. I'm just saying, like, this is my experience with one person out of, who knows how many. So, yeah. That's it. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just sharing my experience, and then I think and like they still choose to not understand, and at that point I was like, okay, I'm done. If me explaining my point in full detail as much as I can doesn't get my point across, that I'm not trying to attack anybody or say anybody's wrong or point out anybody, you know then okay, yeah, they can have this victory. They can go to sleep and rest easy, knowing that they won this argument. That you know, they, how do I say it? I don't know. I'm not gonna even say it because it's like I'm probably gonna offend someone. And at this point, in this day and age, you can't say a single thing without offending one person at the very least. Like, I can say, oh man, sheep are so expendable. Like, I can bet you $5 I would probably offend someone. Or, let alone saying that, oh, you know, I bet you $5 I can offend, like, anything. Me saying the fact that in this day and age, anyone can be pretty much offended by anything. Someone will probably be offended by that. And that's the funny part. Like, that's kind of funny to me. It's like, you're only proving my point right because you're being offended by me saying that anyone can be offended by anything nowadays. And you're being offended because of that. Therefore, proving my point and you getting nowhere. You and your arguments aren't gonna get you anywhere because you prove my point that anyone can get offended for any reason at all. For any reason. It's just like, what? Like, they will find some way to be offended somehow. And it's like, you don't need to draw all this attention to you to feel special. Why don't you make yourself feel special? Why don't you do you make yourself feel special? And if you doing you means that you're going to literally be offended by every little thing, and I'm probably gonna offend someone saying that, but like, oh my god, that's so mean. How would you say that? Not everyone is just offended by every little thing, and it's like, oh my freaking god, dude, I'm exaggerating. And then they're gonna probably say, oh my god, how could you assume my gender? I'm not a dude. I'm like, it's just a saying. Jeez. And then someone's probably gonna say, oh my god, did you say cheese? Dude, I'm allergic to cheese. How could you say that? That's offensive. And it's saying, I know it sounds like I'm making fun of people. I mean, like, don't get me, like, it really does sound like I'm making fun of people. But I'm kind of being realistic as, like, anyone can be offended for any reason these days. And I'm not kidding about that. For example, oh my god, it's domestic uh, animal abuse. How could you? It's a video game, and it's teaching young kids to be to do domestic violence against animals. It's like, why? It's a video game. It's Minecraft. How is hitting a pig on accident, or just in general hitting a pig, going to teach a 10-year-old that they should go out and hit a pig? Do you understand? If a 10-year-old goes and hits a pig, that pig will probably bite back or something. Actually, that kind of proves my point. That kind of proves the point, like, oh my god, the kid will think that the pig won't do anything. The pig will. Therefore, the kid will get hurt, and it'll be your fault. When the game's fault, because the pig shouldn't have done anything. It should have done something. But then if the pig does do something, it does bite back, then you can be like, oh my god, dude, rabid animals. Or like, pigs don't do that. Pigs, how could you do that? Pigs don't bite back. They don't hurt you if you barely touch them. Oh my god, it's like so mean. It's like, I bet you a flower, this flower specifically, will offend somebody. How? I don't know. I'm honestly, if someone is genuinely offended by a flower, I mean, the only reason I like one of the more logical reasons that I can think of personally is like in their religion, it's like that specific flower represents like a bad omen or something. So it kind of like, oh, it kind of offends me a little bit. And yeah, I can understand that. And if it's like religion, something like that, religious, I will respect it nonetheless, and I can understand that. But if you're just being offended for no reason because you have nothing better to do with your day, it's like, come on. Really? Why you gotta be like this? Oh my god, dude. They will probably find an offense and like, oh my god, what do you mean like that? How could you? It's like, when you're going up against people who will literally find almost anything offensive and use it against you, your best option is just to walk away. And they will find that as offensive, like, oh my god, you're weak and you're scared and you're walking away, how could you? Or you're being rude, not listening to me, just walking away. I have human rights and so you should listen to me because I know the person of this club or whatnot. And it's like, god, oh my god. Okay, let me rephrase those last two lines. Jeez. Why? Yeah, but your best bet is just to simply let them win, let their ego be fed. And if you want to stand up and say like, no, this is getting out of hand, just be prepared to be attacked and swarmed by at least 5 people attacking you. Like, oh my god, this and that. It's like, what? It's so funny. it's like I will literally. It's kind of funny that a 15-year-old kid would share his personal experience online with this LGBTQT community, and he gets attacked for it while he was supporting the community. He was one of the supporters of the community. He strongly, supported them. He had the same views as them, is that they have equal rights. They're just like us. They're humans. They should have equal rights. They should have gay marriage. All this and that. Just because of their sexuality doesn't mean that they're not human. They're still humans. And I still believe in that. I still believe that they should be treated equally just as us and that they should be treated like people, not some crazy monster hybrid things. But I will not continue to support them, but I will not continue, but I won't be saying anything against them. I will agree with that they should be treated like humans and treated like us, like anyone else. But that's as far as it is, because it's like if I'm gonna get attacked for feeling insecure, I don't know then. Then that's like I don't want to be associated with that group of people because then I don't feel safe sharing my own feelings in that community. Not that everyone is like that, but it's just like the people who were there in the moment. Just like I don't feel like being a part of the community anymore. And you could say that I'm holding like a few people accountable for like so much, but it's like I'm not trying to do that. In fact, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm only holding those people accountable for their actions of what they did. I know a lot of supporters aren't like that at all. They're really chill. But I just, if that's my first real response to that, instead of, then it's like I don't want to be associated with those people. I don't want to be seen as one of those toxic people who will attack you if you say even one
Ibaka.
negative thing about. Oh, hello, welcome back. Um, yeah, but like I don't want to be associated as one of those people who will attack you for literally saying one negative thing about something they strongly support. And it's like I can't be associated with them people because I'm not like that. That isn't me. And they're just giving them a bad image, and in the end it's kind of their fault, and there's no one else to blame but themselves. And they can put the blame on everyone else, like, oh, we're being mean, we're doing this and that, but it's like you kind of gotta accept that you were wrong in the end. It's like I've just been talking about how like a lot of people can be offended by just about anything, and I've listed off so many said so many examples of people of someone finding a way to be offended by anything, even the word cheese. They would literally find it like, oh, did you say cheese? Oh my god, I'm allergic to cheese. And I've had a really bad allergic reaction to cheese. How could you go and say that? That reminds me of the traumatic incidents that I've had. How could you? That offends me. It's like, I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to make fun of people with allergies, especially, and people who've had really bad allergic reactions. I'm not trying to make fun of them or say that, oh, that's what they're like. I'm just saying, some people will do that. And it's really unfortunate. Like, I feel bad that they had a really bad allergic reaction. But, I mean, come on. You misheard a word, and so you assume that I just wanted to torment you and be a jerk to you because for no reason at all. Like, I'm not going to throw away or, disregard the fact that you are allergic to cheese and you had a very bad experience without the allergies. Don't get me wrong. I will, I care about that. But I will not care about you saying that I was intentionally trying to make you remember that and trying to hurt you in any possible way. I will not let you do that. That's just like, what the heck? Like, come on, please. Like, I'm gonna be honest, some people are really immature these days. And that goes for me too. Like sometimes I'm just really immature. I'm not gonna throw that. Like sometimes I'm just immature about things. For example, now, you know, because it still bothers me that I got attacked for sharing my personal experience with one person. So, therefore, I don't feel safe in the community or exposing any of my feelings online. Therefore, I seclude myself off even more from that community, and I don't want to be associated with that community from that point on. S There's an old saying, or not old saying, but like there's a saying like, just because we aren't friends anymore does not mean that you're my enemy, or something like that. Something like that. It's like that's very true for me. If I cut you out of my life, it does not mean you're my arch nemesis. I hate you. No, it's just like you were bad for me at the time, and you can always change, but I doubt you will. And if you do, I doubt I will ever let you back in. But I do not hate you. I would not talk bad about you. We just simply just we just couldn't work. That's it. We weren't compatible, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone's gonna be compatible for you, and that's okay. So like, I'm not kidding, but like, yeah, yeah. Like it's kind of funny actually that like people can find any reason to be offended. It's kind of funny actually now that I think about it, and like I say it out loud. It's kind of funny to me. I have a weird sense of humor, but like it's funny to me because of how true it is. Not saying that everyone is like that or that a lot of people are like that, but a lot of people are like that. And not just kids and teens, but like adults too. You want a great example? Karen. I have human rights. Yes, you do. We're not saying that you don't, but so do they. Now, can you please go back to your place in line and not cut everyone else? Please? Thank you. So I can get their orders done and then get to yours. But if you continue to slow this line down, I will have to ask you to leave. Like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I honestly don't. um, okay, let me just start back at basics. Specific preferences can be racist, but I don't have any specific preferences. If you want to call Asians, like me liking Asians more than any other race, a specific preference, so be it. Go ahead. I really don't mind. But you cannot call it racist because I'm not saying I like Asians more than, Native Americans because of this and this and this. No, I just like Asians more because I just do. That's it. There's no real explanation behind it. I just do. That's it. But you can't always stop someone, or you can't stop someone from feeling offended. And if they want to feel offended, then let them. Because all you know what you did, and you did all you could, and if it didn't work, okay. Yeah, so
Be
like I was,
right back for a quick sec.
okay. But yeah, like I was saying originally, like why? Like after like the whole incident, right? Like I went to the creator of the account, right, or the creator of the post, and I apologized to them for causing all that ruckus. Like, I'm sorry for starting this whole argument. I didn't mean to. I just, you know, thought sharing my personal experience would, I would be okay there, but I guess not. Sorry though. I apologized and they said, oh, it's okay, no worries. That's it. That's kind of where we left it at. That's it. That's about it. If they don't like me, if they hate me, okay, I can't stop them from that. But I just apologize for making such a ruckus in their comment section when, you know, obviously I know that they wouldn't want that. It's good to stand up for what you believe in, but there's a point where you're taking it too far. When you're attacking random innocent people for no reason other than just to justify your actions as, well, guess what? They said this and it was offensive, so that justifies my actions to go out and say that they're this mean person for sharing their personal experience online in a community that's supposed to be peaceful, or is looked to be peaceful, or shown to be more peaceful than other riots, you know, and stuff like that. I'm not saying BLM is, you know, chaotic. No, like don't. Like, I wait. Why the hell do I have to say that? Why do I have to make a disclaimer about BLM?
Back.
Oh, hello, welcome back. I just realized, like, I caught myself just doing a disclaimer for BLM, saying like, oh, you know, what? Why the hell do I have to do that? What is society's? What has it become today? I was, oh my god, the, oh my god, what was that? Oh, I caught myself doing a disclaimer so that I don't offend anyone. It's like, wait, but why should I have to do that? Because one, either way, someone will find it offensive, so it's kind of like no use. But two, it's like, if you don't say it, then they're gonna be offended. Like, oh my god, you didn't say it, how could you? It's like, I don't need to. If I really wanted to talk crap about it, I would. But I just mean in general, like, the LGBTQ community is made out to be more peaceful than a lot of other communities. Not to say that they're not peaceful as well. No, they are. In fact, a lot of them are actually. None of them really want riots and war and all this and that. They just want to be treated like human people, or humans, and want equal rights and want fair justice for them as well. That's understandable. Completely fine with me. But there's some bit where they take it to the extreme. If you say that, oh, this is a safe place for you to share your feelings, and you share your feelings and you get attacked for it, then obviously your perspective of them changes. Not everyone, but just, you know, just in general with the community, and that's what happened to me. If anyone would love to disagree with me, please do so. I'm not going to stop you from disagreeing. I'm not going to force my opinion onto you if you don't like my opinion. I will respect yours, and if you don't want to respect mine, I don't need to respect yours. And if you want to say I'm being disrespectful, just remember that you didn't want to respect mine, so I don't understand why I should have to respect yours. You can't treat me like a human being, then you shouldn't be treated like one either. It's like, treat people the way you want to be treated. And, you know, that doesn't always work sometimes. You know, you want to be treated really nice, but so you treat everyone really nice and you just get treated like crap. It doesn't always work like that. But if someone treats you like crap and disrespects you in so many ways, the moment you do it, if you were painted as the bad guy, a bad girl, or a bad person, yes, or I don't know at this point, what the hell, you know, bad human being as the bad person in the situation, the villain, or anti-hero, or whatever the hell whatever you want to say you are, just remember that if they started it, then you can tell them like, hey, I respected their opinion, but they didn't want to respect mine, so therefore I don't respect theirs. And you could argue with that, saying that you should be better, not follow their rules, follow their way, and get revenge, because revenge is a fool's game. But see, that's where I kind of draw the line, as in, you don't respect me, I don't respect you. It's fair treatment. You wanted to be treated like a human, so you're going to be treated like a human, not some privileged queen or king or person or of high royalty. You're going to be treated like a person. This day and age, I swear, it's one thing after another. Oh, you looked at me funny. Oh, I don't even have the energy to like say it at this point. It's so repetitive and old. Like, okay, if they want to classify themselves as a turtle, no. If they want to say like, oh no, I'm not a human, I'm not a boy or a girl or non-binary, I'm a turtle, so go for it. I'm not gonna stop you at all. I'm not gonna stop you from saying you're a turtle, but that means that you're gonna be treated like a turtle. Now, if you said you're non-binary, well then you're gonna be treated like a neutral person. I'm not gonna specifically treat you one way or whatever. I'm just gonna treat you like anyone else. That's it. It's like whatever you, whatever people want to classify themselves as. I'm not gonna judge them because of it. But if they don't like the treatment they're getting, it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? You said you're a boy. I'm gonna treat you like a boy. You said you're a girl. I'll treat you like a girl. You said you're an alien. I will treat you like an alien from outer space, not an immigrant. See? I kind of hate that I have to clarify myself as that. But in this day and age, alien has become so racist and so accustomed to like immigrants and illegal immigrants and stuff like that. And it really sucks because alien used to just mean something from outer space, some weird unknown creature that just came from outer space, and it still means that. But now, as you get older, it's becoming more affiliated with illegal immigrants. It's like, no, they're not aliens. They're goddamn people. We should treat them like people, like how we would treat anyone else in this world. I hope on PS5 or just like in gaming, I hope that in general the communities as a whole, you know, BLM, LGBTQT, um, the gamers, you know, the furries and stuff like that, all these different communities, I hope that in time they all learn to kind of respect each other and respect each other's boundaries and each other as people. Of course, you will always have those people who will disagree and say like, no, you're wrong. But I hope that a majority of them, if not all of them, come to an agreement that, hey, we're all human, no matter what we like or what our preferences are. We should treat each other with respect and treat each other like human beings, because that is what we are, not some animals or space aliens from freaking Venus or something. No, we're people. What we like to do is what we like to do. but it's like it's a far chance from that. But it's something to look forward to. I kid you not. Like, I kid you not. Someone would probably find me, like, to find the way I hold a pencil offensive. I'm not even kidding to you at this point. Someone literally could be offended by the way you style your hair. And that's not even like funny, that's not even like, oh, that's just a joke. Like, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, have we all become really sensitive to things? I mean, where were the days where sarcastic humor was a thing, where we could all learn to take a punch and a joke every now and then? You know, why can't we just simply be ourselves, be dress how we want to dress, style our hair the way we want to style our hair, write how we write, because that's what makes us unique. Why is it like everything we do that makes us unique has to be offensive to someone? Is it because they're just jealous that this is more unique than you and your ego can't handle that? So therefore you want to go make them feel insecure because you're insecure of your own abilities when you shouldn't be. You should actually be really proud of yourself, and you should be proud of yourself and your abilities because that's what make you you. But you shouldn't go and criticize others because either you're because of you're because you're jealous of them and you don't feel like you're good enough. But you are good enough. You're good enough to be appreciated. You're good enough to be loved. You're good enough to be told the truth when it happens. You're good enough to live a good life. You're good enough to be a human being and treated like one, but you shouldn't go and criticize others simply because they can write better than you or they can draw better than you. You should aspire to be like them. Like, oh my god, they can draw so well. I should aspire to that. I should want to become like them and maybe be even better than them because then I would prove to myself that I have potential and I'm gonna use it. I'm just gonna turn potential energy into kinetic energy. Science. Boom. Did you see? Oh my god, dude. I'm a master at talking because, people, we all have potential energy within ourselves, you know? And once we start really moving and getting and chasing our dreams and really pushing ourselves, then that potential energy turns into kinetic energy. And what you get as a result will depends on what you're trying to do. You know, what is the potential energy coming from? What is the kinetic energy going towards? Hopefully, it's something good. But yeah, uh, yeah. I, I, I can give me a random subject, any random subject that you can think of. It doesn't have to be school related. It can be anything, and I could probably ramble about it for about 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, but like about a minute at most, at least. At most, at least is one of those two. And I could probably change the subject, either like you'll notice it or just like super subtly. It just depends on how well I can do it. Actually, you know what? We should get to bed. I'm tired. I can't stay up. And I'm not gonna force myself to. Thank you for tuning into this stream. I will be trying again to later today. I hope all of you have a wonderful night, or morning, or day. Yeah, bye bye. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Did I stop?